A look at the starting group for the Pistons. They've got Thompson, Jalen. Out there with Cunningham, and it's Buckets in at the shooting guard position. And for Houston, Smith plays the 4 with Sengun at the 5. Then it's Miller, then it's Green, and it's Wright in at the 1. A New Year's Day game here, Grant. Is sleep deprivation potentially a factor in this one?
You know, it can be. It depends on who you are and maybe what city you are in right now. But this is where skipping morning shoot-arounds and leaving the players some time to recover can be a good call.
Now here's Wright. And out of bounds, Detroit will have it.
Pistons ball.
And Detroit has possession. Here's Cunningham. And he hits it from 9 feet.
Strong move from Cade that time, just putting some power behind that play.
Right outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Who poked away. Right with a steal. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Way to capitalize on the mistake that leads to the bucket. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
Here's Cunningham. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Just 5 on the clock. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Cunningham's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Smith. Misses the baby hook. Here's Thompson. And the layup is good off the glass.
What dedication by Thompson. Refusing to let the defense get the upper hand there.
Green against Thompson. Smith outside. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Ryan, no good.
And that's just an off-balance, low-percentage shot, especially without room to operate.
Well, Grant, the Rockets finished at the bottom of the Western Conference for 3 straight seasons and got some high draft picks as a result.
And B.A., no one likes losing, but Houston has to be happy with the talented young prospects they've been able to select. It'll be interesting to watch their growth as individuals and as a team. Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Thompson against Green. Pass to Miller. Shoots a fadeaway. Rebound Detroit. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Now here's Sengun. 17 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
Felt like he also was prepared for whatever the opposition was coming at him with. He was either contesting shots or swatting them away. Just a dominant defensive performance all the way around.
Pass to Buckets. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive board. There's the block.
And look at the anticipation from Smith Jr. on that block. His instinct showing through.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Thompson, no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Smith passes to Şengün. Here's Wright. On the take. And down it goes. 2 points. Wright's got 6.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
And he lobs it up top. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Now here's Şengün. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Wright, pass to Smith. Shot clock at 5. He shoots it. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Cunningham passes to Duren. The shot no good. Good D by Şengün. Pass to Wright. Outside, Green. From outside, off the mark.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Buckets passes to Cunningham. Here's Buckets. The 3 ball. Wright with the board.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Detroit calls timeout. Well, Grant, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teens were an especially rough decade for them.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much went right for them. But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find.
Beasley's checked in for Thompson. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Cade Cunningham. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 1. They're getting their first look of the season at the Rockets in this one.
Yeah, last season, they swept this team, though both were struggling throughout the year.
Here's Ryan. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Ooh, a little pass fake there. Froze the D. Nice move.
They keep capturing the lead and giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Cunningham against Wright. Pass to Buckets. Got a piece of it. Wright outside. Tipped away. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And while we have a moment, a look at the league leaders in fast break points over the last 10 games. In third, Houston.
Let's see if they'll be able to keep scoring at this rate throughout this season. Over the last 10 games, their ability to score in transition has been special.
Now here's Wright. He has 6. To the paint. Here's Smith.
Cunningham really good with his physical advantage and trying to wreak some havoc defensively and using it.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Here's Green. Smith outside. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Pistons ball.
Detroit has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Cunningham looking it over. Here's Ryan. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. The Rockets have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Here's Şengün. Over Cunningham. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And the Rockets with possession here. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
That's their first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Houston. Right. One shot.
What's up? Here's Cunningham, an important scorer for this team, averaging around 25 and a half a game. Pass to buckets. Shoots. Pistons keep it alive. And it's good. 2 points. Ryan's got 8.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Rockets have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Got a piece of it. Here's Buckets. Coming off a solid outing against Toronto. It's rebounded by Şengün.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And here's Smith, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
And he can play the bully ball inside. Smith Jr., he knows how to use his size and frame.
Well, you look at the length and athleticism of this young Pistons roster, Grant. Quite the foundation.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, those are things you can't teach. So the rate at which this new look coaching staff develops that will determine just how quickly they can deliver on that innate capability.
First one falls.
And the number 3 pick in the 2022 NBA draft, Smith Jr.'s ceiling is considered to be very high.
And the Rockets making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And a switch here also for Detroit. Ivy's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And when he's hitting the free throws right now, form looks good.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Ryan. Inside. Here's the second effort, and he lays it up and in. Ryan's got 10 points.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Lets it fly. The Rockets again can't hit. The Pistons leading. Down low. Here's Cunningham. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, the find from the off-guard Beasley there. Would like to see more of that. Malik working the ball around.
Pass to Wright. Out to Thompson. Takes the three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Now here's Cunningham. 6 points for him. Here's Ryan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. He's got 12.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
And it's rejected. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. Tobias Harris checked in for the Pistons. Hardaway comes in for Beasley.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Pass to Miller. Three-pointer. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Ivy outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Out to Harris.
2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. Fades and shoots. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Hardaway against Thompson. Pass to Şengün. That one's good. This game is all even. Şengün's got his second basket of the night. 1:24 left in the first quarter of the game. Cunningham against Wright. Now here's Cunningham. He's closely guarded. Lets it go. Sinks another one. He's on a roll. Starting 4 for 4.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Timeout called. Houston and the former #1 overall pick, Brent, Cade Cunningham, has flashed greatness when he's healthy.
Well, his vision and his instincts, BA, they are elite. I just feel like with more and more playing time, once he's fully healthy, he's going to start to be able to manipulate the game a lot like Doncic does with his vision, to set guys up and make their job easier to score the basketball.
for the Rockets. Adams checked in for Şengün. Dylan Brooks comes in for Smith. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Wright. Now Van Vliet. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. Pass to Miller. Let's go with a three. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Cunningham against Van Vliet. And it's Cunningham missing. Houston in the lead. Here's Miller. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Leaving the defense in the dust. How do you guard against a move like that? I don't know.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. There's Cunningham with a three. Thompson pulls it in. And the Rockets with possession. They're on a 13-4 run. And he makes it on the layup. And it's a 5-point Houston lead.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Ivy outside. Pass to Cunningham. Fades back. The shot no good. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Rockets ahead. Up 5. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break.
27.
Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. Setting the floor for the Pistons. They've got Thompson. He's out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Buckets in at the 2-guard spot. Wright finds Thompson. Back to Wright. Clock at 4. Oh, nice D from Schroeder.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Wright with the ball. Outside, Green. Jalen Green pushing through inside.
I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence.
Outside Schroeder. Hardaway against Thompson. Hardaway, the pass to Big Smooth. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. With the surge in scoring around the league, Brent, what's the key to modern NBA defense?
Great question, B.A. I mean, you have to have versatility. You have to have coaches that can get creative. And you got to have players who are wanting to buy in on the defensive end. You just cannot give great scorers in this league, has a ton of them, a steady diet of shooting from 3. And you got to keep them guessing.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Now here's Wright. 11 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
And guys, in addition to that scoring, he was absolutely tenacious on the defensive end. A complete two-way game for him. Finished with 3 steals, I think, and that was a difference maker.
Here's Schroeder. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. To the middle. Here's Ryan. That one goes in. Ryan's got 16 points now.
So shifty in these pick and roll sets. Schroeder takes what the defense gives him in that situation.
Right. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Schroeder.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Right.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. The Pistons trailing. Here's buckets. No made baskets yet. To the wing, right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Hardaway. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Yeah, nothing you could do there. Defensively, they were right on it, but Tim Hardaway Jr. just a little bit better that time.
Right outside. Pass to Smith. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Thompson against Şengün. Thompson passes to Hardaway. Thompson scanning the floor. Here's buckets. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Şengün. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Now it's a 6-point Houston lead.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Down low. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Timeout called. Houston, let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Fred VanVleet went from undrafted to an NBA All-Star. He said, quote, individually, there's still a lot left I want to get done. But trying to chase that next championship is what I'm locked in on. That feeling trumps anything I've ever done in my life. Besides my kids, that's right up there as far as personal journeys and accomplishments. Brian?
He's got it in the right order. Thanks, Allie. With this pause, let's update you on the best rebounding teams in the NBA over the previous 10 games. 4th, the Pistons. The Rockets in 5th.
Both of these teams have been so physical. 2 of the best rebounding the ball over the last 10 games.
Right outside. Smith outside. Buries it from 3. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
And here's Schroeder. 13 points in the win against Toronto.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Pistons, taking 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. And he sinks the second.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
And he makes all 3. The Rockets have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Here's Buckets. Nails it from 3. Buckets has got 6.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Smith. Thompson pulls it in. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Pistons. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for him. They get it back. Thompson with some nice D.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
There's the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. And here's what the Detroit Pistons schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
To the paint. It's tipped. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at Detroit, at the midway point of the season, they're in 4th place in their respective conference.
Right now for Detroit, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
Now here's Green, coming off a 16-point game against Philadelphia.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
Jalen Green.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Green.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Schroeder passes to Thompson. Here's Buckets. Good. He hits the jumper. Buckets has got 8 points. The Rockets have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. And here's Green from the arc. Oh, Green from distance.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
Pass to Buckets from deep three-point range. Rockets with a rebound. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable. Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Well, Grant, Amen Thompson is proof there are more routes than ever to get to the league.
He and his twin brother, Asar, coming through overtime elite. A different path, but both high lottery picks, and it worked out for them both.
Now here's Wright. He's got 10. Got it. He's got 9.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Repeaters are incoming. Who wants one? You gotta get loud.
For the Pistons, Duren, he's checked in for Thompson. Beasley comes in for Hardaway, and Cade Cunningham subbed in for Schroeder. Now here's Beasley. Still no points. Back to Cunningham. Oh, what a move by Cunningham inside.
This is a strong finish from Cade and just shows you his confidence is growing in attacking the heart of any defense.
Outside, Green. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Now here's Cunningham. 10 points for him. Duren in the high post. Pass to Ryan. Just 5 to shoot. Buckets. The shot, no good. Nice D from Thompson.
But his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Here's Smith. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Throws it up high.
Just getting it to the ready-to-fire guy is great recognition from Cade.
Houston has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. Back to Wright. Driving to the basket. Out to Thompson. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Ryan. Ryan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Beasley. And he jams it home with authority.
And the agility on Beasley's drive, really tough for the defense to deal with.
Now Green. He's got 12. Out left to the wing. Smith passes to Wright. Clock at 6. Going inside. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Cunningham outside. Inside. Here's Duren. Shots blocked. On the wing, Green. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Detroit calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
They got to be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Making some changes. Eason's checked in for Smith. Miller comes in for Thompson. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Green. Here's Ryan. 32 points for him last game against Toronto.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Eason finds right over Cunningham. Detroit with a rebound.
Probably better off passing on that shot with him all in his face.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
And now the assist leaders in the association. The 4th spot held by Cade Cunningham.
He has a great eye for where to send the ball. And you know his teammates love playing with an unselfish guy like him.
That's good from Beasley.
Beasley's a guy who just hits the court hungry and ready to make an impact. He usually does that on the offensive end.
Beasley hits them both. Houston has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Pass to Wright. A minute 39 left to play in the first half of basketball. The Pistons clear it. Cunningham's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Ryan. And they get it back. Tries again. Miller pulls it in.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Now here's Şengün. Give him 8 points now. VanVleet, the pass to Şengün, and he gets the bucket. Şengün's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, no question VanVleet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
It's Beasley on the wing. 3-pointer. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Wright with the ball. He's got 12. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That one doesn't drop. Some solid D from Beasley. Launches it from deep. He can't hit that time. Houston in the lead. Şengün passes to Van Vliet. And here's Wright. Pass to Şengün. The kick out to Van Vliet. Picked it out of midair. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Here's Beasley. It's blocked. And he's able to get it back. Here's Buckets. And that's not going to go. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Houston Rockets. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Monty Williams, and Coach, certainly some areas to correct moving forward. What have you seen so far?
We had a few breakdowns on defense. We got to recognize personnel. We've given up a few open shots to guys we've talked about. We'll be better as we go forward. We got to get out and run, but our defense will help us run more.
It all starts on D. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Jalen Green. He had 14 points and 1 assist. What did you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
Three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage of it. I don't really like it. Live by the jumper, die by the jumper. But tonight, they're living, and they're living good.
And Kenny, what'd you think about Detroit?
The energy on D stood for disappointment. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year's to all of you as we continue our broadcast. Houston has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at the 5. Then it's Jalen Green, then it's Miller, and it's Wright in at the point. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Now here's Cunningham to the paint. Here's Buckets. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists now in the game. Right outside. Here's Şengün. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And it's good for 2. Cunningham's got 12.
And the confidence growing from this young guard, Cunningham, dropping in the jumper.
Green in the post. He's watched by Cunningham. Here's Şengün. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
That's the line for your Rockets, Alfred Şengün.
The first free throw is good. The Pistons making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Both free throws good from Şengün. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. From deep, Smith with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Wright. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see from Smith. Now, it's important for him to make strides as a playmaker.
Wright against Cunningham. Big smooth passes to Thompson. Cunningham with the ball. Pass to Ryan. 5 on the clock. And here's Thompson for 3. Rockets with a rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 7 tonight. The Rockets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Miller, defended by Thompson. Here's Green. Tipped. And another shot. Rebounded by the Pistons. Thompson outside. Pass to Ryan. Over Wright. And Ryan gets it to go. Ryan's got 20 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play. Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Detroit calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Take a moment to appreciate some of the NBA's toughest defensive teams. The Rockets 4th.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
Cunningham passes to Big Smooth. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. Back to Cunningham. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Pass to Şengün. Shoots over Duren. Şengün, no good. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Detroit. 7-point differential. Here's Cunningham. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Yeah, I love Cade Cunningham just playing this way. An electric player when he takes advantage.
Cade Cunningham. 1 shot.
One shot.
That free throw good from Cunningham.
The drive to be great is something that Cade Cunningham quietly possesses, and he has all the tools to be a very special player.
Now here's Wright. 14 points for him. Here's Smith. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Here's Buckets. Knocks down the long J.
3 points.
Buckets has got 16 points.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And here's Green from the arc. It's rebounded by Ryan. Ryan's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Buckets. For the tie. Sends it home from three-point land. Buckets has got 19 points.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Timeout called. Houston.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the time?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
He's checked in for the Rockets. The Pistons making a switch here. Pass to Green. Here's Miller. Here's the 3. They get the rebound. Şengün. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Thompson. Now Şengün. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got 5 rebounds in the game. Knocked loose. From 6 feet away. Deflected. And they get it back. Beasley. That's good.
Beasley.
Here's Green. He's got 14. Thompson outside. Jacks up a 3. Duren with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. Pass to Ryan. Back to Ivy. Shot clock at 5. Over Green. Ivy's shot is off.
Because of his quick reactions, he was able to stay with the opponent and contest the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Ryan. It's tipped. Here's Miller. He's guarded by Beasley. Nice shot by Miller. And now a 4-point Houston lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Houston.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes, came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
Detroit with the ball after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Thompson. 9 points in the game. And they pick up 2. Thompson's got 11.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Ivy against Green. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Beasley, left side. And the foul on Jaden Ivey. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Houston has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Miller. That's tipped. Here's Ryan. 20 points for him. Ivy outside. Here's Ryan. Pounded by Wright. The fader. That one falls. Ryan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The size advantage gives him a nice, clean look from mid-range.
Wright against Cunningham. Got a hand on it. Ivy outside. Over Wright. It's deflected. Here's Miller. He's watched by Cunningham. To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And Cade getting up that time.
Wright against Cunningham. Wright with the bucket. He's got 18. Detroit has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Cunningham outside. Out to Beasley. 5 on the clock. And here's Ivy from the arc. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
Pistons ball.
And let's take this time to check out the small forwards who have been scoring well over the last 10 games. Pass to Ryan. Cunningham against Wright. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
That's a slick move from Cade Cunningham, luring the defender in, getting himself out.
Pistons. Cade Cunningham taking 2 shots.
Shooter 2.
That free throw good from Cunningham. Tobias Harris checked in for the Pistons. Both free throws good from Cunningham. Houston in the lead. Now here's Wright. 18 points for him. Cunningham with some nice D.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Cade on the move. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Cunningham's got 21 points in the game.
Kay doing a great job of figuring out how it is that he's going to stay this efficient.
14 feet away. It's rebounded by Ryan. Detroit has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Cunningham. Harris outside for the lead. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 2.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Van Vliet. Soft touch off the glass. Van Vliet's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Ivy outside. From 11 feet away, here's Ryan. No good off the glass.
He has to make those shots, guys. If not, a lot of pressure is shifted to the perimeter shooters to hit everything.
That one's good for 2.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
The Pistons shooting the rock well at 46%. Van Vliet against Ivy. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Harris outside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Now here's Cunningham. 21 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Ooh, assertive from Cunningham.
And how about Cade just pushing through that time to finish it off?
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Pistons ahead, up by 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. They've got Duren. Cunningham is out there with Thompson. And it's Ryan in at the 4 spot. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. To the inside. That's good from Adams on the assist by Thompson.
There's the willingness to compete from Steven Adams right there. Finishes through contact.
Cunningham against Van Vliet. And it's Cunningham missing. Houston has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Back to Brooks. Knocks it loose. Here's the break. Thompson left side. Pass to Ryan. Lays it up and banks it in. Ryan's got 26. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities, they've been fantastic in that area.
Here's Cunningham following the score by Houston. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul. So for the Pistons, Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. Ivey comes in for Ryan. And it's Schroeder in for Cade Cunningham. Stewart, the pass to Thompson. Tipped away. And he lays it up and in. And the Pistons lead by 2.
Oh, get off Isaiah Stewart. Getting it done. Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Brooks against Ivey. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Jaden Ivey.
Well, Brooks is one hard-working man. He runs into a foul and still gets a shot off.
And he knocks down the first one.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
Hits both from the stripe.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And the foul on Steven Adams. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Harris outside. On the wing, Ivey. Brooks defending.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now here's Thompson. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Shot clock at 6. Brooks. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Ivey. Pass to Ryan. Van Vliet against Cunningham. Can't cash in the 10-footer. The Rockets trail. Brooks outside. And stolen by Hardaway. Here we go, all alone.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Brooks against Ivey. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2. Dillon Brooks.
And the first one at the line is good. And Brooks drops them both. For Detroit, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. And here's Cunningham. Out to Harris. Pass to Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Drills the elbow jumper. Cunningham's got 25 points in the game.
Young players with these kind of moves are showing you that they're getting more patient on the inside, and Cade showed that time.
Brooks outside. Fires for 3. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Ivy. Down low. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham taking the contact.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Van Vliet outside. Back to Thompson. Now here's Van Vliet. He's watched by Cunningham. Thompson against Hardaway. Lets it fly. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Detroit, they've gone 7 for 11 so far in the 4th. Pass to Harris. Ivy outside. Releases. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Now here's Van Vliet. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, Steven Adams always working the offensive glass, strong and aggressive in there, and gets that second chance hoop.
Ivy outside. Up and over Brooks. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And after being held scoreless in the first half, he's starting to turn it on.
Now Van Vliet. Thompson outside. Pass to Miller from 17. It's rebounded by Ryan.
That's got to frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Here's Miller. Thompson outside. Brooks with it. Lets it go from deep. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Ryan. It's tipped. Van Vliet against Cunningham. Rebounded by the Pistons. Harris outside. Got a piece of it.
The strong defense from Brooks, using his instincts there to come away with the block.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. The floater, got a hand on it. Driving in. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Şengün checked in for Adams. Smith comes in for Thompson. Jalen Green, he's checked in for Brooks. And Wright subbed in for Van Vliet.
One shot.
And even the players have expressed concern about load management. Are changes afoot, or is this the new normal, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think protecting players from injury is smart to do. But maybe the ticket sellers need to highlight the back-to-back games so fans are well aware that some players might be sitting.
Cunningham against Wright. And he lobs it up to the rim. Şengün with a steal. Here's Miller. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
3rd team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Miller. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Good on both. Here's Cunningham. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The man looking good from the line so far this half.
Shooting for Detroit, Cade Cunningham, taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Hits both from the stripe. Houston has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Outside, Green. The Rockets again can't hit.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them. Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Right with the bucket.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Buckets. Drains the triple.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
At the line for the Pistons. At the line for 1.
One shot.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Down by 12. Pass to Wright. Smith with it. He's watched by Cunningham. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Here's buckets. Pistons keep it alive. It's stolen by Wright. Back comes Houston in transition. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's got 11 points here in the second half.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Detroit calls timeout. New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Buckets. Cunningham outside. That shot off. And right with the defensive effort. To the inside. The shot. And there's Şengün on the assist by Wright. Now just a 5-point Pistons lead.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Inside. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
When you need a hoop, Smith is a great option. Tall with the ability to hit a three or penetrate.
Cunningham passes to Big Smooth. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Ryan's got 11 here in the quarter alone. Pass to Şengün. There's a minute 26 left in the fourth quarter. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. To the middle. Right with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's Green. Big finish in transition from Green.
Absolutely fearless. Green takes the big shot like it's any other bucket.
Wright against Cunningham. Pass to Ryan. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Houston with the ball. Big run right now for him. 11-2. It's kept alive. Deflected. Here's Ryan. Pounded by Wright. Here's Cunningham. He connects.
And Cade Cunningham stepping up in a big moment for this squad.
Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over. They're behind by 5. 41 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Right. Money. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Oh, good recognition from Smith Jr. Now, sensing the defense overcommitment and punishing them for it.
Pass to Ryan. Up and over Smith. It falls. And the Rockets call time here.
Timeout charge.
They're down by 5. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
They are here, the one and only Clutch City, Texas.
Right outside to the paint. Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Shoot 2.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
And a great opportunity to build that kind of equity and trust for Cade Cunningham stepping to the line to try to seal this one.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Here's Wright. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. For 3, Smith. It's rebounded by Ryan. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Miller, second personal foul. At the line for the Pistons.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. To the wing on the left. For 3, Smith. That shot missing.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustles the guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
So we see the Pistons get the win here. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.
Oh.